Hey, Pris. How are you doing today? Awesome. No bonuses. Okay, so we were gonna do the suspension on this thing next. Dismantle all the things. Your dad made pulled pork yesterday and you took the leftovers home? That sounds awesome. Do what? Yeah, I know, right? Did you bring enough for the whole class? You have a teleporter? Man, if I did, I would take you up on that offer. And by take you up on that offer, I would mean, like, I would volunteer myself to eat it. Pulled pork is so good. Gotta come around from the side. Take that off. Take that off. Okay, this should be straightforward enough. Alright, so that's gone. Now let's go up here. Front exhaust section. What is keeping that from coming off? Oh, the turbo, which is engine bay only. Understood. I can't get around. There we go. Couldn't figure it out. This is a pretty easy dismantle job. Just take everything off. I don't have to worry about order of operations or what the percentage of the stuff is. Rip it all out of here. It's all getting replaced. Or repaired. Maybe. We'll see how well it wants to cooperate. Nice thing is, even when fixing your own cars like this, you still get experience. I mean, you don't get experience for completing the car like you would for the actual customers, but I get experience for dismounting and remounting parts. Oh, the tie rod, yeah, of course. That just goes without saying, right? Pull that sway bar out. Okay. Alright, and let's go ahead and do the exhaust while we're here as well. Man, I really like this blue color that was suggested. I'm gonna need to find the car that looks most like a race car and paint it red, because that'll look really good too. Okay, take off the exhaust manifolds. Actually, let's just dismantle the whole thing. That way I only have one trip to the repair bench. Okay, intake. Oh, I did not have a throttle on this car. I'm gonna have to buy a new one of those, aren't I? That belt, this belt. Let's get some of these timing parts pulled off of here. Alternator comes out. This is the water pump. Power steering. What else are we looking at? Oh, starter can come off. There we go. I feel like I'm missing stuff, but it's because I'm missing a throttle. Like there's something else I need to take off. Nope, it just wasn't even there. Engine head. I think one of the next cars I want to get is one of those Mazdas, because they've got those really weird engine blocks. Alright, timing belt, cam gears. Pop out the shafts. You gotta work the shaft. Alright, I gotta go back underneath again. Hold on, let's drain the oil just in case. Okay. Pop that off. That comes off. Drive shaft comes out. Gearbox is removed. And we've got the clutch components. Flywheel. We're going to take off the oil pan. Whoops. Click the right thing. Okay. Yo, what's up, Marty Bunny? How are you doing today, sir? Never correctly used the oil pan. I actually, I played a lot of 2015. I'm not exactly sure how much, but more than I probably should have. Which is saying a lot considering I've got 46 hours into this game, but I got pretty good by the end. Trying out the Twitch app? You mean like on your phone? What about the engine block? Oh good, the engine block got repaired. Excellent. I can just pop that sucker right back in. Our steering pump is brand new. What's up, Lucid? Lucid said, my car's been stuttering randomly while stopped and in gear. What's up with that? Sounds like you need to get somebody to look at that for you. Somebody who knows what they're doing. Air filter base is good. Radiator's good. But the fan housing. Excellent. The battery needs to go get recharged. Luckily that's right here. I'm talking to a mechanic right here. Oh my god. No, you are not, sir. That's just busted. That's busted. Okay. Hey, good. All my bearing caps are good. Righteous. Yeah, dude, I tore everything out. We gotta get all brand new stuff, man. Flywheel's at 51. Actually, hold on. Any of the suspension stuff get repaired well? Nope. Not good enough. Steering rack did. Front sway bar? Negative. Tie rods were unable to get repaired. What about my knuckles? One of them's good. And that's rough, man. I didn't repair hardly anything. What about in the rear? Giggity. Fuel tank's jacked. Rear sway bar is jacked. What about the knuckles? Hey, they're both good. Upper suspension arm. I don't have the... Ugh. Okay. Let's buy some stuff. Okay, so I need a fuel tank, rear muffler, exhaust pipe, middle, and cat. Fuel tank. I also need a fuel filter. I need a rear muffler for an i4. And then under exhaust, I need the cat, the exhaust pipe, the middle muff. Gross. Alright, let's pop that stuff back on there. The muffler in, the exhaust pipe, middle muffler, catalytic. Front exhaust section turbo. Front exhaust section turbo. Pop one of those in there. Alright, so all the lower exhaust is done. So I need 2 sets of tie rods and a front steering knuckle alpha. Front steering knuckle alpha. and the tie rods to go onto that. Inners and outers. Did I fix this cover? One of them. Good enough for me. Okay. So, I need that front suspension crossmember. Basic. Alright. Lower suspension arm. Oh, I don't have any good rubber bushings. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need at least like 12. Let's do that. So I can put in these suspension arms. Pop in these bushings. Well, that's 15%, okay. So I'm gonna need another lower suspension arm and a front sway bar. Okay. Alright, let's put on these hubs. Hey, those both got repaired. Excellent. Bearings. Bearings, I need new ones. Front axle knuckle cover. It's a good start. Let me pop in these bushings. Oh, the fuel tank is new, that's right. Put the fuel pump in there. You know, until I started playing this game, it never crossed my mind that the fuel pump was on the fuel tank. Or at least very near the fuel tank. I don't know why I never thought of that. I just never did. I need a lot more rubber bushings, that's for sure. Brake disc definitely is not in a good condition. Rear shock absorber alphas. Don't have any of those. What about this sway bar? That's broke. That's rear sway bar? Yeah. Alright, let's get... I don't think any of the clutch components got fixed. None of the clutch components. And then a gearbox i4. Gearbox i4. Need the flywheel. Let's just get a brand new all the things. Because awesome! Pop that gearbox on there. How's the drive shaft look? Dead. Alright. Let's get out of that. Take that battery. Okay, the pistons need to be inserted. Those all need to be new. Engine head is in a good condition. Excellent. Alright, camshaft, one of them is new. Fuel rail, that's good. Exhaust manifold is repaired. What about the starter? Also good. The turbo, no. I need a turbocharger, an alternator, an air filter, and a camshaft. Turbocharger, alternator, air filter, and a camshaft. Pop the turbo on there. Camshaft. The head cover is dead. So is the air filter cover. And the cam gears. Okay, I don't have a throttle. No, I don't. Alright, so let's do an air filter cover, a throttle, and an engine head cover. Engine head cover, throttle, air filter cover. I need an oil filter for an i4. I'm also going to need a cam gear, 2 of those. How's these clips? All but one is in good condition. So I need a clip A. Head cover. Cam gears. I need spark plugs and ignition coils. I'm also going to need a timing belt. How have things been going for you, Lucid? Crankshaft pulley and an idler roller I4. Sorry. Idler. Crankshaft pulley I4. That's what I wanted. Okay, then we got SERP belt A and SERP belt B for this car. Serpentine belt A, serpentine belt B. For the I4B, I think, is the one I need. That is the wrong belt. Probably just bought a whole bunch of belts I don't need. Awesome. Nope, just one. Okay. Oh, I don't have a belt tensioner? Dang. Let's pop one of those on there, shall we? Okay, that's that. I got a new fuel filter. We'll put that in there. I think that's everything in here. Oh, I need ABS stuff. Did I repair those? Repaired that one at least. Hey, I repaired it all. Excellent. Shocks are on the lifter. Okay. Should be everything in the engine bay. Let's put that on. Rod caps. Luckily, they're all 100%. Let's see if the oil pan is as well. Excellent. Engine's done. Alright, now we're back to just suspension problems. And brakes. Alright, so I'm gonna need rear sway bar A and 2 shock absorber A's. Okay, rear suspension arm. Okay, I'm gonna need a small rubber, 2 small rubber bushings. What does this take? A large and a small. So I'm gonna need 3, 6, 6 and 2. Okay. Yo, what's up, Anza? How you doing, man? Two rubber bushings and a rear suspension arm. Okay. Did that get fixed? What's up in the mechano world? Not much, man. Just putting cars back together. 2 small rubber bushings, 2 sway bars, and a rear wheel hub. 2 smalls, 2 sways, and a rear wheel hub. Pop that back in there. That's safe to be put back in. Let's go back over the other side. That. This. That. Excellent. Alright, spring caps. We got good ones of those. Rear springs are trashed. 2 of those. I don't know if I need the caps, though. I think I repaired those. No. Oh, nice. So I need a full new set of brakes. Let's get rid of some of this stuff I know I've already replaced. I think I replaced that. Goodness. Okay, there's like a million D pieces. Muffler, fuel tank. Rear. Those. Replaced that. Bless you. Front knuckle cover has been replaced. We are getting close. Okay, so them numbers are much higher than last time. What, the money numbers? I made a little bit of money in the game. Alright, all new brakes. Wheel hub bearing, I need 4 of those. And 2 caps. Now it wants me to put the wheel on, which is fine. I'll skip it. Okay. We'll come up front and put these brakes on. Wheel hub bearings. Did I fix any? Oh, I did fix the front drive axles. Awesome. Wheel hub bearings. The drive axle. A little bit, Anza. A little bit. Not gonna deny that one. Alright, front shock absorber, that's double wishbones. No. No, what kind of shock is that? That is... I'm gonna have to look at it here. No. I guess I'll carry it over here then. Just a straight up front shock absorber. Okay. Suspension, front shock absorber, 2 front springs, 2 caps, 2. Okay, and we'll reassemble those. Or it's new parts, I guess it would just be assembly, not reassembly. Okay. Go throw those on there. That front end link. Oh, we don't have any of those? Front. Actually, what are these? A's. I'll look under sway. That's easier. A. 2. I guess they must have been so badly damaged that I sold them off. Alright, now all we need is the tires. Awesome. Okay, so these are... What kind of tires are these? Rim Classic 12s. 235 45 R19. Alright, so is the garage bigger? Yeah. I've got 3 car lifts. And the patch that gave, or the bonus that gave me the unlock for the 3rd car lift also gave me access to the paint shop where I can paint cars, and the dyno where I can test cars out. But the dyno's locked right now because it's broke. And I mean broke like it's broken in the game. The developers, it's broken for them. So they've just closed it off until they can get it fixed. Alright, so let's look at these rims real quick. What kind of vehicle is this? Sakura Moon? No Sakura or Moon rims. Okay. So we're just looking for something... It has classic 12s on it right now, which are these. Those aren't bad. Can you collection cars for prestige? That's what I'm doing right now. That's what this car is. This is one of my personal collection cars. Yeah, let's just go with Rim Classic 12s. Let's get, he has 19s on here right now. We'll leave him at 19s. We'll just get brand news. And let's go to tires. Let's go with a... Let's go with a sport tire on this car. Size needed to be 20. Width. Let's go with 245. And we'll get a decent amount of sidewall on it. Okay. Yeah, I've got a couple of cars in my personal collection already. No items to work with? What? Did I buy tires that wouldn't fit on these? Oh. Oh, I bought 20-inch tires to go onto a 19-inch rim. That's dumb. Helps if I buy the right size tires. There we go. it's all the way over there. I'll just wait. Yeah, I know, right? Didn't even care. I just chunked them tires. I was like, oh well, that was a loss. You just finished. Nearly perfect timing. Excellent. And then this car should be done. Let's move it back to the entrance. How we looking? Body condition is at 95%. I don't see what on the body is still outstanding. Huh. Could use a cleaning inside. That's dirty right there. Let's do that. Maybe it's glass? It's possible. The unfortunate side is it's really hard to tell sometimes with body parts. What's it look like at the other side? Body parts don't actively tell you their percentages very easily. Okay, that is better. 96%. You have to dismantle it to see, which is unfortunate. Then again, I did have my other car say it was like at 94%, and then I came back later in the day and it said 100%. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't think it's perfectly calculating everything. Well, for now, we'll move it to the parking garage. And then we'll go check out my vehiculars. Alright. Yeah, see, this one said like 93% body condition and like 95% parts yesterday. And now it's at 100 and 100 and I didn't change anything. I don't know. This one says 96 and 99. So I don't know what's going on with it either. Oh, it's missing. That's right. It's missing the back bench seat. That's because it won't accept the good bench seat that I bought it. And this one's at 96 and 100. It's super weird. Not quite perfect. Alright. So you, sir, need to go to the garage. Alright. So now we'll start working on that one. Is this business given by your dad? I don't know. That's never been discussed, really. Move to lifter 3. Are there any bonus cars here? All these say no bonus. Okay. Yeah, see, like that, when I get that car, I probably ought to make it, like, red. Or maybe this one. Oh, it's a Harvest Moon joke. Sorry. I didn't play a lot of Harvest Moon. Oh, goodness. This truck. Yeesh. Alright, so let's start dismantling. Air filter cover's got to come off of there. Intake manifold. Exhaust manifold. Harvest Moon is extremely boring. Well then, there you go. I mean, I played a little, but... Oh my god. Okay. Distributor cap comes off. Remove the rotor. The distributor itself. That's still got to come off underneath the car. Interesting. Alright. Let's remove some of these timing parts. Remove that belt and this belt. Power steering pump will come off. And we'll remove the extra arm piece. Okay, and that arm comes off. Timing cover. Let's remove the chain, the gear, crank, or the camshaft. That's the crankshaft. Sorry. Okay, so very interesting 6-cylinder. You don't see very many 6-cylinder. Alright, now we'll remove the rods. Well, these are the i6B rods. I think these are those super expensive $200 rods. All the other rods are like $4. And these cost like $200, I think. Is that correct? No, the i6 are $5. It's the VHOHVF that are $100. That is insane. Okay. Let's climb up underneath this guy. At the game where you freeze in 2 minutes. That is nuts. Take off that hub bearing. There we go. Gotta take off the shock absorber. Take off the sway bar. Remove the bottom suspension arm. And the knuckle. Lucid got chicken. Dang. Yoink some. Alright, steering rack comes out. Now we can remove this. Take out the muffler. Let's remove that drive shaft real quick. That's going to get in my way. Is there no starter on this transmission? Huh. Clutch plate comes off, the flywheel, the oil filter will get removed. Oh, I'm also missing the oil pan, so that's a thing.
Showcase your bits!
Hey, Anza with the 10 bits, thanks man. See ya. See you later, dude. Have a good one. Okay. So that's all done. Alright, fuel pump and the fuel tank will get removed. That'll reduce that bulk over there. Whoops. Off the knuckle, and that knuckle, shock absorber, and that shock absorber. Okay, now we're going to remove these bolts. And the plate, and then these bushings. Leaf spring. That leaf spring can't come off yet. Just kidding. Excellent. And that's all dismantled. Why can't I remove that one? Did I leave the cap on that one? That's a disappointment. Oh, I did. Whoops. And the engine block. Alright, so that's now stripped. Let's see how much of this we can fix. Most of it? Question mark, please. The engine block got repaired, that's good. Okay. Drop the block back in. Man, that looks good. Brake servo, that got fixed. That did not. Thermostat? I did not have a thermostat attached. That's a problem. Water pump is new. How about that camshaft? It's good. Battery. Oh, I haven't charged it. Oops. Actually, okay, good. So let's pop this back on the charger. Lift him up. Crankshaft, that's good. One good bearing cap. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more bearing caps. Bearing cap. Why does the engine need a water pump? It's for the radiator, for pumping water through the radiator system. Front suspension crossmember E. And 4 crankshaft bearing caps. Suspension crossmember E. Pop that guy in there. Put these caps back on, if I can get around to it. Awesome. Take that off there. Put the battery in. Okay. Water pump pulley, is that good? No, it's dead. The cam gear is dead. Any of these pistons good? No, all the pistons are bad. So I'm gonna need 6 pistons. Okay. This is gonna take a minute. And the spark plugs to go along with them. Excellent. What about the engine head? It's good. In that case, we can put the spark plugs in. Alright, the exhaust manifold has been repaired. The intake manifold has not. You can color individual parts now? No. It just so happens that this engine block comes in blue. Alright, the valve push rods are all bad. Okay. I6B, I'm going to need 12. And rockers, I'm going to need 12 of those. Now, that would be awesome if they enabled you to color some of the engine components, like the blocks and whatnot. I would do that. It's possible that may be something they'll add in the future. Maybe that's why they have it in there like that. But yeah, I've seen that too. I just kind of wrote it off. Because yeah, it says color white. You're right. Maybe that'll be like a DLC thing they add. Okay, can the head cover go on? It's new. Excellent. Okay, so I need an intake manifold, a distributor, a thermostat. Intake manifold for an i6B. Distributor. Probably need a rotor. And then a cap for an i6, I would think. And then I think I need 2 of these. Alright, distributor. The rotor. Oh, I had a good rotor. Whoops. i6 cap. Aha, I did need clips. And then the wiring harness for an i6B, which I don't have. Wiring harness. There we go. Pop that in there. We have a thermostat ready to go. What about these extra arms? That's busted. Both arms, okay. Arm B i6B? Why did I... Oh, Arm A i6B. Whoops. Arm B i6B. I bought an Arm V6 Bravo. Well, that was my bad. So this arm goes over here. So we have a power steering pump. That's still in good condition. The alternator needs to get replaced. Power pump pulley needs to get replaced. And the cam gear i6 needs to get replaced. Alternator, water pump pulley, cam gear. Whoops, helps if I can spell. Alternator, cam gear, and the pulley. I think it was the water pump pulley? Yes, it was. Excellent. Cam gear i6 goes on. Alternator gets put on there. Hey, Drillian with the host. Thanks, buddy. Timing chain for the i6 Bravo. Gotta get me one of those. And the cover. Awesome. That's in good condition. Crankshaft pulley for a V8. That's weird. Crankshaft pulley for a V8. Okay, then we're going to have the Serp Belt A I6B. We're going to go back to the I6B filter. Serp Belt A and B. I'm going to need new belts for both kinds. And the fan. Okay. Manifold, I got a new one. Oh, I see it. Got it. There was a bug. I killed it. My hero.
Oh, my hero.
Ooh, the carburetor got repaired. Awesome. Air filter base. I'm going to need a new one of those. Okay. Let's look at my inventory for that real quick. Yeah, all of my air filter stuff needs to be replaced. Easy enough. Okay, so that's it in the engine. Awesome. Front exhaust section I6B. We have the middle muffler, the rear muffler for the V8. Okay, exhaust, rear muffler for a V8 OHV, and a middle muffler. That's catalytic. Let's put that rear muffler in, and this exhaust section. Alright, that's done. Exhaust is done. Awesome. Eight, 12 rubber bushings, I think. That seems about right. And the ties all, yeah, I can't ever repair those for some reason. Maybe that's just not a part that can be repaired. Kind of like belts and stuff. Okay. Both of the front steering knuckles are good. It's so bad. Bottom suspension arm, awesome. That's good condition. How long did it take you to get to level 36? I have 47 hours in the game. Front axle knuckle cover. Let's put that bottom, oh, that bottom suspension arm is destroyed. What about the upper? The upper is also destroyed. Bottom suspension arm. Upper suspension arm. I also need... What kind of sway bar is this? Sway bar B. Front sway bar B. That's all of my bushings. Sway bar link Bs. 2 of those. There's my link over there. Okay, so what about these wheel hubs? Wheel hubs are good. The wheel hub bearings could not be replaced. I also need double wishbone shock absorber, front spring. Okay, let's do that. Suspension. Double wishbone shock absorber, 2 of those. 2 springs. 2 caps. What did I need on this side as well? Front axle knuckle cover. Front wheel hub. Let's put that wheel hub bearing in. Oy. Okay. Those springs are done. Or shocks, whatever. They have springs in them, it counts. Alright, I think we just need the brakes for the front now. Wheel hub caps, I'm going to need 2 of those. Did I just buy 3? Yep. That's alright. Okay, and a full set of brakes for front. So vented, 2 pads, 2. I don't know what I need for calipers, but we're going to find out here in just a second. Need 1 caliper. Tire goes on that end. Alright. To the rear! Oh, that's broke. That's good. Leaf springs. 1 got repaired. The plate. U-bolts. Hey, those all got fixed. Awesome. What about the knuckles? Just 1. Wheel hub. The cylinders got repaired. The drive axle, just 1. How about the shoes? Just 1. And the drum? Neither. Alright, so I'm going to need 1 shoe, 1 cylinder, 2 drums. Rear shock absorber Bravo. 2 of those. I also need 4 rubber bushings. I needed a fuel tank, but I didn't pick one up. That is not a rubber, that's a small rubber bushing. Whoops. A leaf spring. And knuckle housing Bravo. Knuckle housing Bravo. Leaf spring. I think all of those got repaired. Yes. The knuckle can go on. Rubber bushings. Oh, I need a wheel hub. Which one? 4, okay. Needed a fuel tank. I don't think I need a fuel pump. I think I repaired that. I did not, actually. Solid rear drive axle. Okay, then we'll go the shoes and the drum. Alright, so now it's just the tires. Did I finish underneath the engine? No, I didn't. Rod caps. I'm gonna need 3 of these. I've got one in here. Do. Excellent. Oil pan. I don't have an oil pan for the i6. Okay, I'm also going to need the flywheel, all the clutch parts. Did I fix the gearbox? No. Gearbox for the i6B. I also need the oil filter for the i6B, which I don't see. I guess it's the i6 standard. Yes. Okay, the drive shaft. Hey, that's new. Awesome. Man, I think that's it. That is it. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna lower that. Sell that and sell that. Okay. Let's put oil in the can. Alright, let's get it some tires. What do we got now? Basic rim 1. 225, 75 R15s. It's a 15-inch rim. It's a relatively small tire, but that's not that big of a surprise on a car this size. Let's go Vintage Wall Charlie. 15-inch tire. Well, he had them at 225s. Let's do 235s with a 50-inch profile. Actually, let's go the biggest profile we can get. Big sidewalls. Let's do 75, actually. 15, 235. Well, 15's all I really need to worry about here. For those. Rims. Let's see. I need an old looking rim, like old. Retro. Retro 1 looks pretty good. Let's go with Retro 2s. 15s. Okay. Let's go throw those things two together. 20-inch chrome with hydraulics on that truck? No way, dude. That is a huge sidewall on this thing, too. I'll wait until this one's done. Oh wow, that was fast. I think that was only 2 rotations. Yo, what's up, Dragon Slumber? How you been doing? Doing all right, my friends. Got all my, now I'm gonna have all my personal vehicles done once I dismantle this thing. Trunk, rear bumper. Rear lights. I think that's everything. Alright, let's go to the body shop. Alright, one of everything. Assembly. bumper on. I'm going to need to get new license plates for this thing. So what color should I paint this truck? It's a very good question. I want it to fit the truck too, you know? For some reason I feel like Pennsylvania plates fit. Red or black? You like this like olive green? Let's take a look at some... Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. This needs to be on a lifter to use that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's move you to lifter 3. Move this to lifter 3. Alright, now we're going to repair the body parts. Yes. Now you get out of here. Move you to lifter 3. Clean the inside. Get out of here. Alright, so we're going to move this into the paint shop. Let's take a look at some color options here, shall we? Okay. So we've got that green. This is also just, this is dulling. I could go with a better saturation so it's a richer color. I don't know, I kind of agree with you. I kind of like that color.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing is it's a brand, so if you change your mind.
Matte would probably be more accurate to the vehicle, because they wouldn't have put glossy paint on it back then. What about brightness? Ooh. It's a little too bright. It's a nice little olive. I like that. Does that look good? I like it too. I like that one. That would be a very uniquely colored truck. Alright, so let's move it back onto lifter. Actually, no, let's go into garage entrance B. We're going to do interior now. Interior disassemble. There we go. Let's remove those seats. Okay. Now, let's look at our interior options here. We want classic looking seats. Nothing like brand new. Where's individual seats? So it probably ought to be this darker brown color. Interesting. Really, that's the only one that fits for the age of the vehicle. All the other ones are bucket. This one might work. Well, in that case, I can just keep the seats. You think seat 9 would be the best? That's this one with the small headrest. This one, seat 3.
Can you buy one of those and just check what it looks like?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't have a problem with the price. Yeah, the money is not a concern with me. Alright, let's look at steering wheels. Huh. There's not a lot of steering wheels that would fit that look. I'm looking through the names real quick. Something like that. A lot of these steering wheels are too modern. Well, let's go with the chain one. Or maybe that one. The cape would be your choice. Where's the cape? Oh, this one. Oh, that's actually really good because it's got one of the horn bars. Because that's what the little bar underneath used to be, was the horn. That's actually a pretty good one. Dang, Eternal. Thanks, man. Good call. Alright, let's go interior assemble. We'll put that steering wheel in. Oh, that looks good. We'll put in that seat. And if I go versus that. I don't know. I think I kind of like this one. The one I'm sitting in, this first one. Yeah. I think that one does look better. Alright, let's take that seat out. Let's go buy another one of these. Where's that seat at? That one. Put that seat in there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that steering wheel looks amazing in the car now. Now that I'm sitting in it, I'm like, oh my god, that just fits perfectly. Alright, so let's get rid of all of that. So this car is done. Global parts condition 99. See, there's something's up with the global parts condition. I literally just replaced everything on the car. There's no reason it should be 99. But it is. I also like those tires. There's some big white walls.
Yeah, they look really good. I really like the color. Thank you for trying it.
Yeah, the color does look really good. It's like a muted olive.
Yeah.
I like that. Move this. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, let's go to the parking garage and see what I've got in there.
Everything's just.
I know, right? Where'd all my cars go? Damn! Man, that looks good, doesn't it?
I like it.
I got a nice modern truck. I got an old-timey truck. Got me a little sports car. Like a modern, like your average consumer sports car, not like a powerhouse, just like a Mercury Cougar. I also have to I'm gonna, at some point, I'm gonna have to make a lowrider. Because they've got that chain steering wheel.
Yeah.
I gotta make a lowrider.
Or like, yeah, like the El Camino.
Oh, dude, I could make the El Camino a lowrider. Oh my god, that would be so good.
I wasn't sure if that's the name. That was the name of the car I was thinking of, so I hesitated. But yeah, yeah.
And then a big old pimp mobile. Yeah, that purple one
Yeah.
looks like a pimp mobile. I gotta go find one of those old school El Camino looking vehicles. Whatever it actually is called in the game.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
I gotta, hold on, I gotta fix my mic. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Make sure it's the right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Make this one the lowrider.
yeah.
What is this? Bolt Atlanta. Okay. Alright. So what is wrong with this vehicle? Returned from a long trip. Lots of problems. Wow, this is a long list. And what's sad is I don't see a lot of broken parts. So there's going to be a lot of broken stuff inside. Alright, let's hit this with some tests. Compression first. That'll tell me if my crankshaft is bad. I gotta dismantle almost the whole thing. Crankshaft is bad. Okay. That's gonna be time consuming. How's my inventory looking? It's clear. Alright, let's get started, I guess. Take out the radiator, the belt, the pulley. Oh, see you later, Eternal. Thanks for stopping by, man. You had some really good ideas with the truck. That was super helpful. We'll see you later, man. Be safe out there. Aww. I'm the best dad. Alright. Timing chain's gotta come out. The gear. Alright, I'm gonna have to remove these. Go ahead and take off the ignition coil B because why not? Got off. The 4-barrel carburetor has got to be replaced. That's obvious. Intake manifolds coming out. This doesn't look too bad. It's only like the base percentage is like 65, which is pretty good. I should be able to tell when stuff needs to get replaced. With the exception of spark plugs. I can never tell with spark plugs. This one looks really bad, actually, now that I'm looking at it. 17. The rest are probably 65s. Yep. I need to keep going deeper into the engine. Okay, hold on. That's a 65. That's a 65. And then these two are below. 13 and 13. Okay. Let's take off the exhaust manifolds. Yeah, I've got to completely remove all the pistons to get at the part I need to take out. So basically, I'm taking everything out except the engine block itself. Which is unfortunate, but... okay. And it sucks that I have to take all this out, because I'm not going to remember where these parts were. But that's okay. Yeah, spark plugs, valve push rods, rocker arms, these are all relatively inexpensive. They're all like 10 or 15 bucks a pop. It's not the end of the world. I'll end up putting like an extra $100 worth of parts into the car that weren't necessary. But with the amount of profit I'm going to make off of this car, I'm going to make thousands of dollars of profit off of this thing. So it's really insignificant in the long run. To me, it's just worth it not to have to like stress over what part goes where. Stop it. Keeps moving around on me. Alright, now I can take the engine head off. There's my pistons that I have to remove. Okay. Camshaft isn't that bad. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to take the alternator off. Just, I know I don't need to, just because. Oil pan off. That probably needs to be replaced. 27. Yep. Oh man, this is all really bad. He said, finding out that it was actually in decent condition. Yeah, exactly. It feels really strange when you get a car comes in and it's all like, I'll accept parts that are 45%, and I'm like, ugh, really? I'm cheap and I wouldn't do that. Okay, all the rod caps are good, all the camshaft caps are good. So that's good. I don't have to worry about those. Okay, valve, push rods. Need 16. And rockers. I need 16. Okay. Let's take these pistons out of here. Looks like I need 2 new pistons. And 2 out of 8, I'm willing to play musical pistons with those. Pistons are expensive enough that I don't want to have to buy a whole bunch. Okay, so we're going to take the starter off of there. Whoops, I'm inside the tire. Drive shaft. That's the one part that's like the most difficult to take off the vehicle, because you have to select the center of the item, not like one of the edges. Okay. Now, let's see if I can fix any of this. That's right. Any replacement parts have to be 100%. Good, that was fixed. Awesome. Okay. I know I needed those. So let's get putting some of this stuff back in. Go the crankshaft. We'll go ahead and put these guys back in. And that one. Flywheel. Clutch plate. We'll put the 65 back on there. Pressure plate is brand new. The ring. Actual transmission. I think I fixed it to the starter too. I did. Awesome. Okay, and I can put the drive shaft back on. Looks like I have to fully replace all the brakes as well. Okay. Drop it. Drop it. Alright, so I think this was the bad piston on this side. And I want to say this was the bad piston on this side. We'll find out here in a second. Alright, so let's check the order. Piston, piston, both good. Oh, both of the bad pistons are good. Excellent. Alright, cool. So it's good. Let's put the heads back on. Is this power steering pump good? It is now. Exhaust manifold goes back on. New spark plugs. Intake manifold. This guy can go back on. The fuel filter was bad. Okay, and the carburetor 4-barrel. Oh, I needed a fuel filter. Forgot about that. Was this good? No. Radiator Charlie needs to be replaced. What about the alternator? That's sufficient. Doubt that air filter was good enough. No. Single carb air filter. Okay. The air filter back in and put the lid on it. Awesome. Now let's look at the, okay, the camshaft was good. The cam gear was not. Distributor, rotor, cap. Let's attach the clips, which were okay. Wiring harness. That's good. Okay. So the cam gear V80HV and a radiator Charlie. Cam gear V80HV. Radiator Charlie. What about my timing chain? Also needs to be replaced. The cover is dead. Get a new one of those. Water pump. V80HV. I had one in stock. Alright, the crankshaft pulley V80HV and the water pump pulley. Water pump pulley, crankshaft pulley, V80HV. Okay. I don't know if those belts are good enough. Belt B, V80HV. Let's go back to the V80HV and get A and B. Fan is new. I need the oil filter as well. Hey, more otters. Welcome, new folks. How's that battery looking? 29%. Pop that sucker on there. Alright, so that should be it for the engine itself. Unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. Other than the battery. Let's do that so that I can close the hood, not have to worry about it again. Nope, that's a lie. I'm gonna have to change the oil. Ooh, those tires are nasty. Wheel hub cap. I'm gonna have to take the knuckle off, so all of this is gonna have to come off. That's a disappointment. Okay, outer tie rod, inner tie rod, sway bar. Take out the shock absorber, which is trash. Actually, that bushing is garbage. That looks like 65%. That bushing is trash. That one looks like 65%. That knuckle is also junk. Let's take all this apart again. Whoops. There we go. Let's take that lower arm off, or bottom, actually. And the knuckle. Alright, so let's get the front suspension fixed. Alright, engine components can get sold off. Not that. This, yes. Pistons, yes. This stuff. Calipers need to stay. Okay. I don't think I did the rod caps. Let's go back into the engine real quick. Yep, I didn't do the rod caps. Let's do that real fast so I don't forget. And accidentally sell them. Wouldn't be the first time. Oil pan, that's good enough. And the oil filter. Okay, cool. So that's done. Can I repair any of this? Crap. Short answer is no. I repaired nothing. I repaired a brake caliper, but I didn't need to. Okay. So. All four tie rods, the sway bars, and wheel hub caps. Forgot what kind of sway bar. Sway bar B's. Front sway bar B and two of these B. And I need a steering rack. Okay. That's a good portion of the suspension. Let's put the sway bar in. The steering rack. Both of the knuckles needed to get replaced. Knuckle Charlie. Front steering knuckle Charlie. back over to the other side. Put that knuckle on. Bottom suspension arm is good. That upper suspension arm, however, is trashed. And then I need suspension. I need two front... No, these are wishbones. I'm sorry. Two of those. Two of these. And two wishbones. Put the upper arm in. And then we'll go assemble the shocks. I forgot how many of those I needed. 2. Oh, like how that was really hard for me to remember the number 2. That shock in. Front axle knuckle covers, those are both good. Alright, so we're going to go with the wheel hubs, which were both good. Wheel hub bearings. Wheel hub caps, those are brand new. I remember when I first started playing this and I thought because the screws were on the other side of the thing, I had to rotate the camera around. You don't have to do that. Alright, so now I just have the brake components to replace there, which is good. So I need 2 pads and 2 venting. Cool. That's easy. Okay, so there's that. Let's take these tires off. Alright, small bushings need to come out of there. Fuel pump. Tried to sneak by me again. Never again. Okay. Can I take... Okay, I gotta take the knuckles off. On both of these? Yes. Two solid rear drive axles, I think. The wheel hubs and the knuckle housing Bravos are definitely going to have to come off. That actually looks like a good U-bolt on the left there. What's the percentage on this thing? It's probably pretty high. Oh. It's probably 65%. got it. Alright, so I'm going to need 4 small rubber bushings. Okay. 4 small. Solid rear drive axles, I need 2 of those. I need a fuel pump. Knuckle housing B, I need 2 of those. I need wheel hub 4, I need 2 of those. That's a good portion of it. I need 2 leaf springs, 3 bolts, and 2 plates. That bushing in there. That bushing goes in there. Put the pump in. Okay, the leaf plate and these 2 bolts. I should not have done that. I just remembered it's going to do this. These have to be in the right slots. That's the 65. Okay. Sorry. I forget it's picky like that. 2015 wasn't. I hope they eventually fix that. That would be useful. Back over here. Hello. There we go. That knuckle gets on. The wheel hub itself. Drive axle. Let's put the cylinder in. Brake shoes. And the drum. And if I'm correct, okay, battery and then tires, and that should be it. Yeah, all 4 tires. The rims are apparently good. So let's go put the battery... Actually, no, let's do the tires first. What kind of tires are these? 215 70 R15s. Okay. And what kind of tire, physically speaking? Is the a vintage tire. $215 70s. 15-inch, yes. Let's get those. Okay. So, let's pop the battery back in now that it's recharged. Fill this thing up with oil, and I think we'll be good. Alright, $19,000 on that vehicle. Excellent. Okay. I don't have anything in here. Any bonus cars? Oh, there's an experience bonus. I'll take it. Move him onto lifter A. And we have the story. Good afternoon. I quickly need your help. I heard that you're an expert driving to work. I heard a snap. Moments later, the car stopped. I left a big stain on the asphalt. Please see what's wrong with my baby and heal her. Aww. Wow, there's some serious timing problems in there. Move to lifter 3. Awesome. What's your problem? Brake performance, gearbox, gear shift rough. Okay, so it's all up on the lift. Alright, so let's take the tires off. And get at the brakes underneath. Hey. Take the starter off here, because we're going to need that. And the drive shaft comes off of there. The ring, pressure plate, the plate itself, flywheel. These tires off. Oh, these are drums. Okay. Brake shoe and the cylinder. Take that tire off. Another drum, shoe, and cylinder setup. Alright. So, what is the parts percentage on this vehicle? 40. $63, $82, $69. That's 48 already. I made it 100. Alright, so that's a good start. I need all the clutch parts. I also need a gearbox for V8 OHV, which I actually have one in storage. That. Alright, I do need... That's the wrong store. Clutch parts. I did not need the clutch plate, I don't think, now that I clicked on it, but too late. If I did, that's fine. I'll just put the new one in storage. Alright, flywheel there. Oh, I did need a new clutch plate. Okay. Never mind. Need to put the new clutch ring on. Put the brand new gearbox. The starter. Okay, there's that. Cylinder. choose... I need 2 brake drums, actually. Drum. 2, yes. Put the tire back on there. You okay? Oh. Can't help you with that. Get a new brake cylinder. Okay, that's all done. 1 vented disc is good enough. I have a good enough pad and a decent enough caliper. Alright, that's 1 whole side done. So I need a vented, a pad, and a caliper for over here. Alright, pad, vented. No, I think the caliper I had actually was good enough. Hey, it was. Awesome! That card's done. Excellent. Hey, I'm level 37. I get new stuff at 40, don't I? Yes. A shop discount and cheaper trips to the junkyard and barn. I didn't know it cost me money to go... Oh, it's 50% stuff that I bring back. Okay. Yo, what's up, Mustard? How are you doing, sir? Ouch. Oh, no, the engine block is dead. Oh, man, dude, you've been putting off repairs for far too long if you just heard a snap and now it don't work. Doesn't take long for me to get back up to 700 grand. I fixed like 2 cars. I'm already there. Alright. Pull out the fuel rails and the throttle. Just got the new computer up and running. Sweet. Is it an upgrade or is it just kind of like a replacement of a computer kind of thing? Take those spark plugs out of there. Alright, those exhaust manifolds have to come off. Then we're going to dismantle all the timing stuff up front. Because that's all busted. Oh my god. Belt tensioner's got to come out of there. We can remove that belt. There's just so much damage in here, dude. He hasn't had his car serviced in a long time. The motherboard of my computer was crapping out, and my wife isn't really using hers anymore, so the new computer is a combination of the two. Ah, okay. So you fixed your computer using hers for spare parts. Gotcha. Did you have to format and reinstall your OS, or were you able to reuse the hard drive without having to go through that mess? That's always a headache. Okay, let's take the belts off of there. So this is the game you've been playing for 3 weeks straight? Hey, Creed, what is up, dude? Long time no see. Yeah, Mindy's, yo. Yes, this is the game I've been playing for, like... I don't think it's been 3 weeks, but I think it's been 2. Ah, gotcha. Oh, that thing had like no oil in it? Dude, what are you doing, man? Killing me, Smalls. This guy. His exhaust is just destroyed. Looks like his rear end is okay, though, which is a pleasant surprise. Shouldn't have to come back here and do anything. It looks okay. Alright. We're going to take that off. We're going to take the oil pan off. Well, hey, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, now that I've kind of reached the upper echelon of gameplay in this, once I get through all the story missions, I think I'm going to kind of cut back on it. That's kind of why I'm focusing primarily on the story missions right now. So I'm going to get them all knocked out. And I'll still continue to play this game periodically. I'll probably just tone it down a little. Someday soon my life will calm down and I can come back for streams. Cool, man. Well, when you do, let me know and we'll get together and play Serious Sam or something. We still have to play through Serious Sam's second encounter with you and Drillian. Alright, so that stuff's got to come out. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Skid? Get that out. Okay, the engine block can be pulled out. Engine block is out. Okay. Let's go try to fix some of this, so I don't have to buy this guy a new engine block. Oh, I can't even repair his engine block. It's so damaged. Well, never mind on that one. Destroyed that. I know, right? I wouldn't want to do this in real life. Like I complain about issues with my car and my friends at work are all like, dude, just go to AutoZone and like buy the parts and fix it yourself. I'm like, are you crazy? I am not doing that. Alright, engine block V8. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pistons. I might as well buy 8 of those. Engine block V8 and 5 pistons. V8. Just buy all new pistons. Alright, so I gotta put my crankshaft back in. Oh, I didn't sell this stuff after the last car I worked on. Whoops. So my inventory's got a lot of stuff in it. Pop the starter back on. And drive shaft. What have you been up to, Skid? Trying to stay busy, catch up on your art and stuff? Cats are trash. Middle mufflers are trash. Exhaust pipes are trash. Exhaust. 2 cats. 2 exhaust. 2 middles. What do we got back here? Rear muffler V8. I need 2 of those. These are front exhaust pipe V8. I need 2 of those. Front exhaust pipe V8. 2 of those. Okay. Let's put the mufflers on. Middles. Attach the cats. Thank you. Alright, so that's it under the... I'm lying, that's not it under the car. Alright, so battery is sufficient. I need the air filter to be in there. Okay. Pop the engine head back on. Intake manifold is good. Throttle should be good. Fuel rails should be good. Alright, so I'm going to need 2 exhaust manifolds, an air filter, and a radiator A. Exhaust. Sorry. Manifolds. V8. An air filter, spelled properly. Oil filter for a V8. This is not an OHV. Radiator A. I repaired the radiator. I didn't need to buy a new one. Whoops. Oh well. Now I have one for inventory. I'll need one again eventually. Fan housing B. I just need the housing. The fans have been repaired. Alright, camshafts. Do I have 4 good cam gears? I do. Both of my timing belts need to be replaced. The power steering pump can be put on, though. What about the alternator? Okay, alternator and 2 timing belts and 4 spark plugs. Alternator. Timing belt V8, I need 2 of those. Let's just get 8 spark plugs. Alternator on there. What's the timing cover look like? Unfixed. Timing cover for a V8. Slap that sucker on there. Put the head covers back on. The ignition coils are good. And the coil cover. Okay. Crankshaft pulley V8 needs to get replaced. What about the water pump? That needs to get replaced. Crankshaft pulley and the water pump. Alright, how many idler rollers? Oh, God. And the A's? Let's just buy new. Here we go. Water pump pulley needs to be replaced, and then both serpentine belts for the V8s. A and B. Hey, more otters. Water pump pulley. Welcome, new folks. Alright, let's put the new belts in there. There's a roller A right there. Did I need a new belt tensioner? I did. Oh, it's T-E-N-S. Sorry. Learn to spell. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, I need rod caps. Sorry. Oil filter, rod caps, oil pan. Okay, so that's all underneath. But I am going to have to put more oil in, so I'll leave that open. Half of my rod caps are damaged. There's my oil filter. Let's sell the junk. Okay. Wait, have I replaced the brakes yet? I don't think I need to. Rod cap, I have one brand new one. And I sold it somehow. Even though I skipped it. Okay. So we need rod caps. I need 8 of those. And I guess I sold my oil pan for the V8. I guess the game doesn't like you to sell stuff in rapid succession. It starts freaking out, selling things out of order. That's unfortunate. Okay, how are we looking for parts there? All good. Now I just need to fill it up with oil and we should be good to go. Okay, radiator A can be stored in here for now. Sort by name is the third one? Okay, good. Alright. There were no bonuses yet. I just bought this piece of junk. The guy who sold it said it lacks several parts. He had a sense of humor. Hold on. The price was satisfactory, so I bought it. Complete everything and do what you need to do. Yeah, he wasn't kidding. Looks like it's got most of this stuff. But it's missing quite a bit of the body. Alright, so we'll put you... You're the story car, so we'll move you to lifter A. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here for now. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out and all that good stuff. And if I stream again later tonight, I will let you guys know on Discord and Twitter. So thanks, and I will see you guys next time.